I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at StockMarketMentor.com. Every night we watch the same shows, Fast Money and Mad Money, and we want to use those ideas to grow our money. Well, good trading takes more than just pushing the buy button to grab the stocks you saw on TV last night. I'm here to help you make money on these three stocks I saw on TV. Okay, Walmart obviously beat expectations on their earnings. The stock gapped up and just kept going. Kramer's covering that stock on Mad Money. He likes it, thinks it's still a buy. I guess it just kind of depends on your time frame. We can see here, if the stock on this weekly chart, if this starts breaking above 70 bucks, then I think it is a buy. I think you can afford to give 80 cents up, maybe even a buck if you're waiting until 70.20. You can afford to give 80 cents up by waiting as opposed to just buy right now, because you see here on the daily chart, this is peaked right at 70 bucks here. So, and after the kind of move that this has had, if it rallies up to 70 bucks, you know, that's up over 10% in a very short amount of time. If you want to get Walmart, it's got a decent dividend. Wait for the stock to pull back a bit. Don't just go jump in there. Okay, Kramer had the CEO of DIN Equity on Mad Money last night, and you know, I mean, I'm looking at the stock. They have Applebee's, IHOP, stuff like that. I don't really eat there, but I have before, which is why sometimes I can't see my feet. But the stock's down at a pretty decent buy point here. Kramer likes it, otherwise he wouldn't have had the CEO on. But we've got support right at 80 bucks, right where this is. If you like this, and look, it pays a decent yield. I mean, upwards of 4.5%. That's a decent yield, but here's the problem with that. Stock's trending lower. Here's support right here. The solution to that is, if you want to buy this stock, know that it's printing lower highs. It's got a flat bottom, so you can be buying the stock right here. Keep a fairly tight stop on it, and then look for this kind of upside. Okay, and then the last one we're looking at is Take Two. Kramer also had the CEO on, likes the stock, likes the company, so do I. It went from bottom to top in a day, gapped down on earnings, closed up near an all-time high. This would be one of those kind of similar to Walmart, where you can give up a little bit. Let this thing come up, give up a couple of percent. If it starts trading above 80 bucks, you know, go ahead and buy it before it hits 80.50 or 38.50, excuse me. If it goes above 38 bucks or so, then go ahead and take a little stock. But what you might want to do is hope, pray. Two viable methods that traders use. They just don't work that often. For a little pullback over the next few days. Get it down to the lower end of the range. But this would be more of a long-term hold. The weekly chart looks really good, but even then, it's just not at a good buy point. So hope for more of a pullback. Okay, that's it for these three stocks I saw on TV. I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at Stock Market Mentor. I'll see you next time.